Stock futures recovered from earlier losses to trade higher early Tuesday, after White House trade advisor Peter Navarro clarified that the U.S.-China trade deal is not over. Dow Jones Industrial Average futures were up 330 points or 1.3%, implying an opening gain of 387 points. S&P 500 and Nasdaq 100 futures traded higher by 1.1% and 0.7%, respectively. "My comments have been taken wildly out of context," Navarro said in a statement. "They had nothing at all to do with the Phase-I trade deal, which continues in place." President Donald Trump also tweeted that the existing trade deal remains in place. Earlier in the session, Dow futures had dropped about 400 points. Futures plunged after Navarro's Monday interview on Fox News. The Story. Fox's Martha MacCallum asked, "Do you think that the president he obviously really wanted to hang on to this trade deal as much as possible. And he wanted them to make good on the promises because there had been progress made on that trade deal. But given everything that's happened and all the things you just listed, is that over?" "It's over." "Yes," Navarro responded. In his subsequent statement, Navarro said, "I was simply speaking to the lack of trust we now have of the Chinese Communist Party after they lied about the origins of the China virus and foisted a pandemic upon the world." In his interview with Fox, Navarro said the turning point came when the U.S. heard about the coronavirus outbreak in China. Navarro claimed that the administration only heard about the virus after the trade deal between Washington and Beijing was signed on January 15. Apple was among the best-performing stocks in the pre-market, gaining 1.7%. That advance put the tech giant on pace to hit a fresh record high at the open. Bank stocks rose broadly. J.P. Morgan Chase, Citigroup, Wells Fargo and Bank of America all gained more than 2%. Retailers such as Gap, Kohl's and Nordstrom, which are directly linked to the economy reopening, were all up at least 2%. MGM and Wynn Resorts gained more than 2% each. On Monday, the Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 153 points, or 0.6%. The S&P 500 also registered a gain, climbing 0.7%. The Nasdaq Composite was the outperformer, rising more than 1%, thanks to help from mega-cap technology companies. The close marks a record close of the technology-heavy index, its 20th of the year. Shares of Apple ticked up 2.6% and shares of Microsoft rose nearly 3%.